time.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Jtraedz TV, where we discuss all stock-related contents and much more, man. Morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a blessed morning. Hope everybody also have a happy New Year's and a Merry Christmas and so forth. Guys, I will be out next week. We will be going out of town. And to let everybody know, as far as the live stream, now that I'm done with the one-on-ones, we're going to be going back to the normal times, guys, of 9:15 up to like 1:30. So I'm going to be covering the first half of the market and so forth. So basically be doing live trading in front of everybody now, starting off at 9:15, 9:30 in the morning and so forth. But right now, like I said, guys, keep in mind today is Friday. We already know how Fridays can get between Mondays and Thursdays, and we already know Friday is a whole different ball game. So definitely be careful. If you know you already made profits, don't force anything. If you see an opportunity, take it. But if you don't see one, don't force one. Remember that range that we were talking about yesterday, guys? So right now, it look like we're still fighting this range. It look like buyers are now trying to take over this little supply zone where buyers are trying to break through for that possible push up to the 82 plus levels. So right now, it look like buyers are trying to go right into the supply zone, basically into the bearish territory. Buyers look like they're trying to overpower and go for that possible push to the upside. So definitely keep your eyes peeled to see, can we finally break out of this little range that we've been in for almost just to be day two. So yesterday we were stuck in that range throughout the whole entire market. Now we are definitely trying to go for a nice little uptrend, nice little move to the upside. So right now everything is still looking positive. So definitely keep your eyes peeled to see, can we get this break above this 680.50 level for that push to the upside of 681 up to 682. So far, look like, we are building somewhat of a little uptrend to the upside. So we're going to keep our eyes peeled to see, can we get this break above that 680.50 for that push on up. Now, the other stocks that have been holding up pretty decent, CRWV has been doing pretty decent. Let me see, what else? I think I had, was it CRCL, I think was doing pretty well too? No, not CRCL, OKLO. I know it was another one I just seen that was holding up pretty decent too. Yeah, OKLO. So yeah, OKLO was doing pretty good too. So I mean, these are definitely on a bullish movement right now on Fridays. CRWV definitely. Right now with CRWV, we're at right now at 17%. So I mean, that bad boy is definitely ripping and running right now. So bulls have definitely stepped back into that stock and is pushing towards the upside. So right now, CRWV is looking pretty decent. We want to see a spot can definitely go for that 680 break up towards that 681 or 682 plus. So we're gonna definitely keep our eyes peeled. We do have VIX slowly, basically coming back on down. So if we could get this drop towards this towards this 1488, we should be seeing a nice push on SPY back up towards the upside, possibly towards that 682 level. So right now, because we are definitely falling back underneath some crucial areas on VIX, which should be causing SPY to get that nice push coming up soon. Because look at VIX is starting to curl right back down underneath that 1550. So, guys, any trades today? Did y'all make any trades? Anything? Y'all sitting on your hands? Y'all not trading on Fridays? What's the game plan for today? See, VIX, I like VIX. VIX, let me see how far we can, how much room we got left on VIX to still push. Let me see. Will be some crucial areas on CRWV still. What we got left? I do see that 82.72. I do see 282.72. So it looks like we still got a little bit of room to still push towards the upside on this bad boy. I got a little bit of room to still push. So like I said, CRWV is on this little uptrend. Still holding up pretty decent. We just trying to see can these buyers on SPY go for that 680 break, 680.50 break on up. So man, guys, what y'all got planned for the weekend, man? Anything planned? I don't have too much of nothing, man. Like I said, the weather's so up and down over here. Is 1 minute it's hot, next minute it's cold. So right now we back in kind of like in a little cool weather right now. So being from the South, I'm probably be hitting up some gumbo, hitting up some Netflix, and then chilling. That's about all I'm doing. Relaxing, waiting for the Christmas holidays to kick in. That's all I'm gonna be doing, man. Just relaxing. So yeah, so right now, like I said, I'm just keeping my eyes peeled, guys, to see can we finally get this breakout out of this range that we've been in since yesterday. To see can we finally break above that 680.50 for that push towards the upside. So look like buyers are trying to. So right now we are in the bears territory. Look like buyers are trying to go for that push. So let's see can we get it. So they holding up pretty decent, So right now I'm trying to figure out CRWV because I know right now we still holding this uptrend at this time. Got a nice movement on up towards the upside on this bad boy. I mean, it's just been ripping. I mean, definitely on a nice little rally so far. The next possible entry before was around that 77.50. Held 77.50, now pushing his way back up towards that towards the 80 level. But like I said, CRWV held up pretty well and it's doing pretty well right now. At a 17%, doing pretty decent to me. And that's just for the first half of the market. We haven't even kicked in the second half. Keeping everything on watch. SPY had this nice little pullback bounce at the end of the market and then bounced this morning. Got that nice move back on up towards the upside. So I mean, we did held these levels once again. Remember we was watching these levels yesterday, guys, to see if sellers could crack it, and we kept on getting stuff right in this area, and buyers bought right back in and pushed it on up. So we came back down. We didn't go all the way back down into those levels, but we did hold right above that 676 and then got that move right back up to the upside. So, I mean, it looked like they're trying to build an uptrend. That's what it looked like they're trying to do, trying to slowly build an uptrend, but you still got this brick wall like right in front of you. To see can they go for that breakout. Like I said, CRW was nice. I mean, I didn't expect it. I mean, all I saw, I looked towards my left side and I seen my top gainers on my scalpers, and I seen, like, I mean, it just blew, like, ran quick. Like, I couldn't even catch it. Like, I mean, it just blew, like, fast early in the morning. I mean, just, like, I didn't have no chance for, like, trying to look for pullback opportunities. I didn't see none, like, in these low areas. It's like, man. Let's see how everything else looks, though. Let's see how everything else is performing. Let's take a look at these blue chips. So, as I was telling you guys, keep your eyes peeled on Meta. Remember we talking about the uptrend on Meta from that 660 up to 680. As long as you hold 660, we have room to push up to 680. That'll give you a $20 profit gain on that one. Tesla, we just got to get that break above that 490 to get that push up to 500. I mean, you still have an uptrend, but we do have some strong resistance right around that. How did we go? Yeah, right around 490, 496. Apple, I'm still waiting on Apple for buyers to step in for that nice downtrend breakout. Nvidia's starting to get that curl back up, so Nvidia's starting to look very nice, trying to go for a downtrend breakout as well. AMD is already performing it. We definitely want to get that break back above 215, 220. So let's take a look at these charts in a more bigger sense. Let me see. Let me go to a bigger chart real quick so we can all see it together. Let's take a look at it real quick. Like I said, CRWV has definitely just been on a nice, I mean, starting off with this rally. Right about here. So yeah, CRWV for sure has been on a nice rally. Yeah, so look right here. Trying to go for that downtrend break. Trying to get that break. So once they get this one, once we get this 80, I mean that should break us above that downtrend. And we're gonna have a little few resistant areas right around 82.72. It's gonna be one area here, then we have these tops up here right around 91. But I mean, right now we're definitely getting a nice little bounce from the. They held these bottoms right around this 64.50 of the 65. Got this nice little red to green move back to the upside. So nice little transition on CRWV. As far as blue chip wise, Meta was one of the first ones we talked about. Meta's still holding up pretty decent. Meta's still on this uptrend, still holding its way up. Like I said, as long as you hold 660, we want to see that break above 680. We get that break, we have room to run towards that 200-day moving average. That's going to be around 700. So definitely keep that on watch because that bad boy is still cooking up and still building its way towards the upside. As far as Tesla, I think we hitting that around that 90. We got to break that 490 level for sure. There we go. Yeah, so right around this 490 level, we want to definitely get that breakout. I mean, we still got this continuation uptrend. came back down from an overextension, pull right back down to that 9 EMA. Keep that on watch. Want to hold that 480, get that push back up to a 485 to 90. So I mean, right now that's still looking decent. Like the one I was shocked that we didn't get a move yet on was Apple. That was the main one. That was shocked that we didn't get that push back up yet. Yeah, right here. So it seemed like Apple still. I mean, like I said, we did hold these bottoms. I mean, we came down to these lows. Lows still been holding around this 266 level. But I definitely want to see these buys step back in, get that push back above 276 up to 278. So 276 is going to be one resistance. You can see that here. And then you have this level around this 278, 279 level. You can see right here we got stuffed at. So we definitely want to get those buys to break for those key levels back up to 280. What was another one that broke out? I think it was AMD or Amazon? I think it was AMD, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, AMD slow, yes. Breaking out of that downtrend now. Broke back above 210, trying to get that push back up to 214 to 215. Your main top levels is all the way back up towards 225. But I mean, right now we're definitely getting a nice transition to the upside. So right now that's setting up pretty decent. So MD is looking pretty decent. What else do we have that was moving? Nvidia too. So Nvidia. Yep. So we definitely want to get back above 82.85 because that's going to be one of our main keys. That's going to get us back above that 200-day moving average. 182.50 up to 185. We get that breakout. That's going to take basically breaks out of this downtrend setup that's right in front of us. So we basically break above those two price points. We can possibly start to see that transition from a downtrend to a now transition over to an uptrend. So it looks like they starting to set up a little bit. Still waiting to see can we get that break. Trying to see what time it is right now. It's 11:26. So yeah, I'm just keeping this on watch to see can these buys go for this push. Overpower the sellers to see can we break out of this little territory, the bears territory, and create some new highs. So right now we're in a treacherous area right now where the buys are located because you already know sellers gonna be right here trying to hold these buys from breaking out of that 680.50. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I see as of now. I know right now it's kind of slowed down just a little bit. Because as I told you guys, keep in mind today is Friday. Be very, very careful on that. Be very cautious. Be very careful. And I'm gonna show y'all guys. Yes, ma'am. I sure can. I got you on that. I can check IWM right now. And that was another one I meant to check. I wasn't even thinking about IWM. I'm glad you brought it up. I appreciate you too, Jen. Appreciate you for that. I almost forgot about that coin. So many things, so many stocks to look at. Sometimes I forget about them. So do apologize about that. We all holding back above 250. Oh yeah, our levels was 250. We got to get back above that 252. I think 252.50. Let me bring up my 252.32. All right. Yeah, so you can see right here we got stuff that we want to get back above that 252.30 plus on up. So your main tops is around the 258. So it looked like it's trying to slowly set for a little transition because we did come from a downtrend setup from the 258s all the way back down towards the 240, 248, 250. Started to get that nice transition back to the upside. So we want to get this break above this 252.32 level and get that push back up like the 234 to 236. So I mean, right now it's definitely have a nice little transition going on right now, and we'll take a deeper dive into the 5-minute time frame too, Queen. What are you looking at, long or short? What are you looking at? Because I mean, still got someone in this uptrend still setting up, almost like this uptrend still. Let me set this little line here. So we still got this uptrend going on right now, Jenna. Yeah. So right now we still got this uptrend going on right now, Jenna. See that? Still got this uptrend. We get this break. That's gonna put us back in that range of 56 up to 58. So right now, trend line is still holding, getting like a little double bottom right here. That's the second touch of retest. So you got this first bounce off this trend line. Now you got this second bounce. Trend line is still holding. So as long as you stay on this side of this trend line, we know that's bullish. It's only when we crack below that trend line then we go bearish. But right now, we're still holding up pretty decent. We do see buying momentum stepping in. So we definitely want to get above, the 252. We'll just say 252.50. Get above 252.50 plus. Then we definitely have room to move our way back up to the upside. But right now, where we at right now? At 251. So yeah, so far you do have room to still push up towards 252. 252 up to 252.50. I mean, you can clearly see what it's doing. That it's trying to go back to this little area here where you got stuffed at, and then we can get this breakout. Next key level is going to be up towards the, the 255 to 256, up towards this 258. So it looks like it's slowly setting itself up after this nice little pullback, like it's trying to recover from the pullback. So going into next week, we want to definitely get back above this key level here, and we'll just let me round it off. I'm gonna just say, let me see, because normally it's like we have 50-cent ranges. Let me try to round it up to 50. Let me see where we at. Yeah, so it's still decent. Yeah, we'll say 50. 252.50. So we get that break above that key level. We have room to push our way up to 54, 56, up to 58. Get that transition back to the upside. But yeah, one of the main keys to get the ball rocking rolling on the long side right now, Jenna. You already holding above 250. That's good. Next key level that we want to stay above is 252, 252.50. So right now it's looking pretty decent, trying to move his way back to the upside right now. So buys are definitely stepping back in, pushing. Got a nice, good, solid, healthy candle right now. Right now it's 11:30. I mean, like I said, me personally, I would want it to get as close towards 252, 252.50 as possible, before 1 o'clock, because that will help out next week, because that'll put us back in this range. So I wouldn't mind it, because we can get back above this old resistance, this little resistance level here, get that little break, and then put us back in this range. So right now it's holding up pretty decent. We just don't want to fall back underneath 252. 250 itself. I'm sorry, 250 itself. You want to stay in that 250 range. So right now it's holding up pretty decent. We'll take a look at it too as well. Let's go to IWM real quick on a 5. Let's see how we're looking. I mean, look at it. I mean, look right here, Jenna. It's still holding up pretty well. Look at this. Got a nice, beautiful uptrend. Now you just went on this little breakout right here where we got rejected at. That was around this 51. Nice little U-shaped breakout. So I mean, this holding up pretty decent. Now your buys are definitely stepping in. Look at your consecutive green candles. So right now, buys are definitely stepping in, holding that key area. So keep that on watch. So went for a nice little breakout. With room to possibly push up towards that 52 level. So look like it still got room to still push. So I mean, so keep your eyes peeled on that. As far as IWM, as I told you, I'm not IWM, I'm sorry, CRWV. Look for that. We do have room to possibly push up to that 82 on IWM. I keep saying IWM, CRWV. See, you got me saying IWM now. But yeah, CRWV, you still have room to push up towards that levels around 82. Keep that on watch. And look at this, still looking healthy, still looking good for IWM now. So let me kind of fix this on a 5. Let me see. Fix this on a 5. Make a duplicate copy. We already broke above this key level here. So U-shaped breakout with room to still push up to the upside. Trying to possibly aim for that 52.50. So just keep that on watch as those buys keep pushing. So it's still looking good. Still looking pretty decent. And here you go, guys, with SPY. Let me block that out. See that 860.50? See that was tops? See right here? That strong resistance. It's that 680.50. You tried it, failed. Tried it right here, trying to retest it. But you can see right here in the past. I mean, yesterday, it ran on up, rejected, ran up, rejected, ran on up. You had like a triple top right around that 680.50. Then you got that dump right on down. So watch this key level again. Watch to see, can buys go for the breakout? Can we finally break above 680.50 and create new highs? If not, that's gonna possibly be a repeat from yesterday where you ran up, tested it, and came right back down. So buyers would need to break 680.50 to create some new highs, because we want to take this area away from those sellers. So keep that on watch if you are in on SPY. Puts, you want to stay underneath that 680.50. Calls, you want to break above 680.50, because again, you want to turn this now into a supportive area, because again, we want to take the bears territory and flip it over to the bulls territory. So you already got one area here that's protected by the bulls. Now what we need to do is turn this now to possible support. So what we need to see is, we need to see a breakout where we can pull back, and then now utilize this for not a bull trap, but a bear trap. See, here it's been bull traps, because every time you run up, rejected, run up, rejected, run up, rejected. So you can see what the sellers were doing and where they were at. See, right around 680.50. So what we need to do is see buy. We want those buys to break above that price point where we can possibly turn resistance now into support. But right now we still having a little bit of trouble. Still trying to get that break right above that 680.50. We still getting hammered now for the second day. So keep that on watch. So the question is, can we break out and create new highs? Or will this be another rinse and repeat from yesterday where we hit the same key area and then got that dump right on down? And what time was this when we started getting that pullback? We already passed that time because this was around what? That was around what? Almost 12 o'clock. Then we started to get that transition on down. So watch as 12 o'clock is slowly rolling in. See right here, same key area. See how those sellers are coming in? See that? Just keep it on watch. We want to see a breakout. We want to see a break. So yeah, so Jenna, so watch this key level. Let's see, can buyers hold? Utilize this now for support. Can they just hold this level? You know, create this pullback failure and then try to go for the next leg up. So let's see, can buyers now turn old resistance into possible support? Now trapping those sellers right here. As long as they can hold, trap those sellers, we have a possible room to run back up to the upside. So keep this on watch. So you done ran up, now kind of consolidating right now. So watch this level to make sure we hold for buyers to go for that next leg to the upside. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, what was your entry? What was your entry on the coin? I mean, did you catch these bottoms for that pushback on up? What was your entry? And guys, I will be fixing the time after the holidays. I will be, like I said, going back to 9:15 live stream. Like I said, I couldn't do it really this week, man. I had one-on-ones to take care of, and plus that outage that happened not too long ago, so I had to make up all the one-on-ones. But right now, we so far so good. We should go back to normal. Oh, well, you did good then. Okay, so that wasn't bad at all. So you still did good. So you got in at 62. I mean, honestly, your 250 in general would have been a good one because you can see we had a double bottoms. Look around. Let me bring this down a little bit. I'm gonna bring it down to straight 50. You would have had some good double bottoms. Look right here. Bounce one, ran up towards this price point. Bounce two, ran up to it, and then finally broke above it. See? So you had these two double bottoms right here. You could have used 250. 250 wouldn't have been bad at all. 250 would have been a good area. You could have utilized that. Because you could have made, 60 cents up to a damn near $1 up. So, I mean, that would have still been good. So, you always just got to understand your, levels of opportunities. Especially, that's why I tell a lot of traders, understand on what works best for you. You better going short or if you better going long. If you better going long, then wait on long opportunities. So, for example, Jenna, if you would have missed this first opportunity right here, just place your line right here. So that means that now wait for a possible pullback for a second attempt because the 9 times out of 10 you're gonna retest those levels because sellers' goals are to take it out and go to lower price points. So if you notice, after we ran up, sellers tried to come in and try to retest that 250. As long as that 250 held, that was your second bottom. Got right back on top of that VWAP for the push back to the upside. You can clearly see the rotation. So you can see it right here. You went from 250 up towards this 251. 250. 251, nice rotation. Now we're starting to pull back. So now what we want to see is kind of like a bear trap. So let's see if after we get this pullback, can buy step back in, push that body of that candle right back on top, creating a lower shadow. So let's see if they still can hold it. Let's see, because I know again today is Friday. It's gonna be tricky. I already know. Fridays is a little tricky, and right now you can see with SPY still getting rejected, guys, at 680.50 still. 680.50. That's your second attempt. Once, twice. That's 2 tops right now. Double top so far. Double top still getting hammered right underneath that 680. 680.50. Keep that on watch. Keep it on watch. Alright, what was the lows at right here on VIX? Because I'm trying to see if these bottoms are equivalent to that 680.50. So that means this area can't crack and this area can't break. So let me move my price. Let me create another one. I'm trying to watch this range. Now the lows I see on VIX is all the way back down towards 1480, 88. I mean, that's why I see the next set of lows coming in. So that's what I'm saying. If we can get the VIX to crack, that should cause SPY to push. So if we can lose this floor, around this 1530 on down, then that should cause SPY to break right above that 680.50. Like I said, that'll be the next level on down on VIX. So we go back a little bit. You can see right where those lows at. See right here, 1488. That's where your lows at right here, your low of day. So that's what I was expecting. Once we crack this level to try to go for the next leg down this way, that will cause SPY to go up. So that's what I'm trying to see. Because I mean, right now it is setting up like in a downtrend for VIX. VIX is on this downtrend setup. I mean, clearly see it looks weak. I mean, look at this. Got like a little downtrend like setup on it. I'm trying to see, can we go, will it crack it? But if those buys step in and hold, that means that 680 is going to hold up as resistance still and pull back. Yep, so it looks like we fell right back underneath that 51 level on IWM real quick. Yep, so buys are still trying to go for that push. They're still trying to, let's see. Cause like I said, what you want to do is avoid chopping. It's kind of like what we did here, and then sold off. So buyers want to go for that break because more sellers could possibly be setting in soon and going for that pullback again. So watch this key level. So VIX, we need to crack 1530 to get that possible break above 680.50. So yeah, guys, I will be out next week because I will be joining family out of town. But as far as the live stream goes, I will be returning back to the 9:15 time slot. So I will be doing that. Right. Can they break? Can they break? Come on, VIX. If VIX can crack, SPY can push. Let's see. Can we get it? Can we get it? Damn. See how that video went up again? Yep, still pushing. What was that level we talked about? 82? We're almost there. We're almost by the 82. Almost by it. That bad boy is still trucking. Good Lord, it's still pushing to the upside. Yep, it's almost hit. It's almost close to that level. What was that? 82.72 with the highs of, what was the highs? Almost damn near 83.50. So let me put that. So I already got 8. Let me see. So let me put the levels that I see as of now up to 85. So let's see. I think I just gotta add one more. 83.50. 83.50. All right. So okay. So be up towards these two areas. Let's see. Up there we go with VIX, guys. Let's see if VIX goes for that 1530 crack on down. SPY should be possibly going for that push. So watch this VIX bottom. So we need VIX to crack in order for SPY to push. So let's see. Because right now, here we go testing these bottoms again. Here we go testing these bottoms on VIX again. So that bad boy can pull. Cause like I said, the low of day is going to be around 1488 on down. Damn, that bad boy. I mean, look at CLWB still trucking. That is crazy, still pushing. Should be what's an OKLO. I think that was the other one that was still pushing too. And came up, well, let me see. We got rejected underneath that 85. Came back down a little bit. But the main one, I mean, CRWV is at 19%, almost 20%. That's insane. Like I said, I couldn't catch it. It blew past me this morning. I couldn't even set up for it. It already took off. Yeah, this thing already had just taken off. I couldn't catch it. Still getting hammered, huh? Come on, SPY. Let's see what we're gonna do. Man, guys, any new shows, man, coming out? Or any shows that y'all been watching that's good, pretty good? I mean, like I said, I was watching that Pennywise show. And like I said, that's been pretty good. It was another show too. I can't think what it was. I know they've been doing reviews on that Avatar. I know I've been seeing that a lot lately. It was another movie. What? It was something else. I can't think what it was. Oh, well, I still gotta take my son to see the Five Nights at Freddy's 2, which I heard some mixed reviews on that. That was kind of back and forth on that crap. I was hearing good reviews and I was hearing bad reviews. That was just kind of. See right here, guys. Look. 680.50, 680.50, and look at your bottoms holding. 57.48 cents. What do you like to watch? I mean, really anything. To be honest, Queen. Like, well. I'm a horror fanatic. Like, I grew up off of horror movies. So that's one thing. But I still watch like let me see. Other than horror. Cause I mean, what the thing about it is, it's just like it's not the same like it used to be. Like like I said, I'm an '80s baby, so I grew up on like National Lampoon movies. You know, like Animal House, the original Vacation, old horror movies. You know, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, the originals. Like I grew up off of those type of movies. I'm old school to the heart. Old Terminator, those type of movies. But now it's kind of like they remake them. Like they try to remake a lot of these movies instead of like coming up with new ideas. That like they try to like kind of refurbish something that's already been out. See, here we go, guys. Still hitting that 680.50. See that? Look at that. Red to green. Green to red. Look at that. See? Still getting weak. That's still holding up as a brick wall, guys. So that was the second attempt. Got rejected once again. And you do, VIX is still holding at 1530. So VIX is still holding 1530. 1530 still holding. So that 1530 is equivalent to SPY's 680.50. So as long as VIX holds this bottom, SPY's still gonna hold that top. So keep that in mind. Still gonna hold that top. So right now, as I told y'all guys, this is the bear's territory. You see those sellers not allowing those buyers to break above that 60.80. That 680.50. So look like VIX is trying to slowly get his way back up. Keep that on watch. With room to possibly fall back down towards that 678. Let's see if sellers come in aggressive. I do see room to fall back down towards this 678, and then from that we got again right back into this bear bulls territory where we start to reverse from one territory to the next. But right now, let's see. A buyer still trying to attempt it, still trying to fight for it, but let's see. Them sellers are not allowing them to cross that 80.50. So put it like this, guys. If buyers and in general, put it like this: if buyers can finally break above 680.50, right? Because we know it's a strong resistance. Once we get that break above that price point and we get that push to the upside and pull back, what's gonna turn into support, Jenna? What's gonna now be support? If we blast past 680.50 and run up, let's say we get this buys, let's say buys do step in, right? And we go for that nice push up towards the upside. Let's say 82 up to damn near 84 and then pull back. What is now going to be support? Exactly.
680.50 support.
Exactly, Nadia, because we'll finally be breaking out of this level, you know, and again taking that territory away from the bears. So exactly. So once we get this break on out towards the upside and then pull back, now we can trap the bears instead of the bears trapping the bulls. Because every single time, bears have trapped the bulls numerous times right around 680.50. I mean, let's take a close look yesterday. Triple top. Look how many failures. Once, twice, three, pull back. Once, twice, pull back. And look what's happening now. Pull back. Right at what price? 680.50. So, but sellers are still sitting in that area. So, they're still holding that very, very, very strongly right now. Still holding that very, very tough. So, they're not allowing those buyers to break it. Not at all. Still not allowing them to break it. So, that means that we can't break and we get a strong pullback. You already know, guys, 9 times out of 10, you're going to go from one territory possibly to the next, meaning that you're going to fall from out of this level down to the 678, possibly back down to the 676, where we start to rotate and reverse back down that way. See? Start to pull right out of the territory. See that? See? slow rotation. Kicking them right out of it. Not allowing those buyers to get it. Kicking them out. So it look like it's been ping-ponging back and forth like crazy. Because the minute the sellers try to go for it, buyers will kick them out. The minute the buyers try to go for it, sellers will kick them out. It's like we still in this range. Now on day 2, it's crazy. We still in this 2-day range. From yesterday, now until today, still can't break out nor crack. It's like back and forth. It's like it's just sideways still. I mean, still money making opportunities. Don't get it wrong. It's just that we still have yet to break out, and now we're going on day 2 in this range again. Because look right across the board. Right here was yesterday. This is today. You see no candles successfully breaking above that 680.50 at this time. So look at that. It's still holding up as a brick wall. Vice versa. Come down here. Still no sellers. Successfully has cracked underneath 675. So no successful breakout, nor no successful breakdown. So it's just been going back and forth. Thursday, now into Friday, just back and forth still. So right now, sellers are definitely stepping in, trying to kick those buys out of these levels, trying to push them right back down to the downside. So right now, it's still a no-go at that 680 level. Still no-go. Still not allowing them. Let me take a look at my other chart. Let me go to my, where's my other chart at? Let me go to my 1 hour real quick. I want to see something real quick. Let me take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour, 1 hour. Let me see how we looking. All right, let's take a look at that real quick. I mean, we broke out of that trend line. I mean, broke out of the downtrend for sure. But you're still having trouble breaking right up here. See that? Strong resistance. Strong resistance. See that? Bam. Rejection. Bam. Rejection. Bam. Rejection. Bam. Rejection right across the board. Still holding up as a strong brick wall. So still not able to test these levels yet. Still up towards the 82 yet. So right now this is my 1 hour chart, guys. So, I mean, I like to use my 1 hour too because it clears out the clutter. Where you kind of see, you get a better understanding, gradual understanding of true levels. So I use that too from time to time to kind of get a better understanding of what it's doing and seeing these, areas of resistance and support. So right now I'm still getting hammered. So all right, let's go back to the 5. All right, let's go back to my 5. Boom, bam. All right, cool. All right, so buys are trying to stay above 79.50, trying to find a little floor. But let's see. If they lose that floor, you're going to be falling right back this way. And I do see my 9MA still holding up at strong resistance. So right now, if you fell underneath the 9MA, let's see what's about to happen, guys. Let's see. Here we go, buy, still trying to attempt to push. Let's see. And keep in mind, it is Friday, and now we're underneath 680. So could sellers have moved down now to the 680 level and trying to protect it? So let's see. Will we get an actual breakout, or would this be a fake out breakout if those buys come in? Let's see. Because right now you just fell out of the 80s again. See, look like more sellers are trying to step in to try to push them down. That's what it looked like. Let's see. All right, there go buys pushing back up. Let's see. Trying to push back up to 680. Like more buys try to catch those bottoms and trying to push back up. So let's see, can we go for it? Let's see. Can we finally break out? Finally. All right, this is going to be a fake out breakout. So let's keep it on watch. Nadia, any trades today, Queen? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. CRWV shocked the crap out of me. Right now, Nadia, CRWV is at 20%, Queen. 20%. Like, I couldn't even catch it. It blew past me too fast. Like, I couldn't even set up. I didn't even try to catch a pullback. It just blew past me. I could not. I tried to, but I couldn't get no pullbacks, successful pullbacks. It just kept running. Watch, I go to it. All right, let's see. Look, I mean, this morning, it just blew past everything. Like, I was waiting on pullback bounces. It just kept going. I didn't catch no red candles back down. It just kept pushing. Like, I could not get an entry. Like, it would not come down to the entries I had. It just blew past me. I was like, man. Matter of fact, let me do this, guys, because I don't want to block so y'all can see the, I'm going to put it this way real quick. All right, so this is what I'm going to do, so y'all can still see it. What it's doing. Move this down right about there. Yeah, it should be in the right area. All right, so let's see. Can buyers break through the bears territory? Can they break through finally? Getting that 680. Oops, god dang it. Getting that 680 break. Undo. All right. Let's see. Yeah, so Nadia and Jen, I will be returning back to 9:15 after the holidays. Like I said, I couldn't do it this week. Well, like I said, We already had outage. Now that you already know that I had the power outage, and then I had to make up a few one-on-ones due to the fact that we had that outage. So it was some days missed that I had to make up, and I do apologize. And still got you on that too as well. So we still got that to take care of too. So I ain't forget about you. I did not forget about you. So let's see, guys. Can buys push? Here we go now. Once again with VIX retesting 1530. Cause I ain't gonna lie, but I'm anticipating. I'm just telling you what I'm anticipating. I'm anticipating for us to crack that 1530 on VIX and pull back down to the lows. So in other words, that should cause SPY to spike. Get that push back to the upside. Get that break above 680.50. So I'm anticipating for us to crack this level back down this way on VIX. That's what I'm anticipating. Because I mean, you do have somewhat of a downtrend setup, and VIX does look weak still. That's what I'm anticipating. This nice crack. Excuse me, on down. So let's see. Trying to see, can we get it? I mean, if we can't, if this holds and goes back up, then I'm gonna have to just stick with the I'm gonna have to just stick with puts. See? I'm gonna possibly have to stick with puts versus trying to see if we're gonna get a breakout today, because I know Friday is gonna be tricky as hell. I mean, the market is holding up pretty decent, but we'll see. We'll see. Because, I mean, AMD is at a 5%. NVIDIA is at a 3%. I mean, a lot of them are still holding up pretty decent. I mean, have some nice movements. But, again, you just still got this strong brick wall as far as SPY. It's like the question is, I mean, do we have enough buys to break it? Like, this is the last day of the week. Do we have enough buys to finally break this price point? Or will this be another failure and we fall back down? So right now, you're ranging. It's just like you set up another range once again, like you did yesterday. Kind of range, trying to, attempt that same breakout, but then you finally got that pullback. So just keeping this on watch. See, look at this. VIX still holding that 1530. Because it's like, and the thing about it with SPY, it's like we still have yet to get back up to those highs. Like any high, like 680 levels, like 682, 684, 686. Like we still have yet to get back toward those highs. It's like it's getting weaker. Even though we're getting these nice moves to the upside, it's still, to me, it's still like weak. Cause like, all right, look right here, Nadia and Jenna. I was talking about this earlier in Discord, in the other community. And shout out to Lucky for bringing that up too. I mean, all in all, I mean, look at this. All right, Nadia, Jenna, what pattern do you see on SPY right now? What pattern is that? Chat in general, chat. What pattern is that? Right in front of y'all. What pattern do you see? Exactly. Yeah, I see an inverted. I see somewhat of an inverted cup and handle pattern. So we already formed the cup. Now it looks like we're just working on the handle. So I'm watching these key levels. If we do get the push, I do see 82 up to this almost 84ish level. If we was to get that push to the upside, because I mean you can see right here where those sellers came in aggressive around 84.60, then got that yank back on down, and then you had this little area right around 82. You can see 82 held up as support at one point. But you underneath 82, so we already know that support is going to turn now into resistance. So you have 82, 84 top levels. So as we just mentioned, we already formed, the cup is already filled and completed. Now you can see right here your bottoms, which was around 71, and then you got this cup right here, closed out. Now you got this handle. So the question is, where's the top of this handle? Will we be at 80 to 82 back on down? So that's the question. What the true tops are going to be for us to get this handle. So that's what I'm watching. That's what I'm watching to see How far are we pushing? That's why I'm watching these levels to see exactly where the tops is gonna be. Because we already got the cup. Just trying to see where the top portion of the handle is gonna be located. So that's what I've been trying to figure out. Yep, see, it's still representing weakness. See, still a little weak. Going sideways now. So what level is that we fell from yesterday? That was what? That was underneath. Yeah, it was roughly underneath 80. A little bit underneath 80. What? 79.50, something like that. I think that's what it was. Let me make another line at 79.50. I think that's that little range. 79.50. Yeah. Something like right here between this little, these little areas. Yep, right here in this little bass territory. See, 79.50. So if buyers get kicked out of 79.50, 9 times out of 10, sellers gonna try to come back down towards that 78. So right now they're trying to hold this range in between 680.50, 79.50. Because if you notice, it's just ping ponging back and forth, back and forth. So, because buyers gonna have to go for a strong push. They're gonna have to go for a strong push to get, to get out, to get those new highs. Other than that, these areas gonna remain resistance. Thursday's resistance is gonna turn into Friday's resistance. So again, we already know the rotation. We lose those levels, we know how far we can come back down to. So we already know this. Let me go ahead and take this downtrend off. We don't need this downtrend off. We don't need that. We just broke out of the downtrend, so that's over. Damn, man, I wish I would have caught that. See, I would have been done. CRW would have been a wrap. Man. And now it's like the minute I take my eyes off of CRW, now we get a push. now I want to go on runs and stuff now. Like, ain't that something? Cause I'm watching to see. I'm watching VIX. I'm watching VIX, and it still got somewhat of a descending wedge. So that's why I'm just trying to see if they can crack 1530 on down. That should lead for spike and breaking above 680.50. Because you do have a descending wedge, and as I mentioned, guys, the low of day on VIX is around 1480. It's gonna be right here. Where's those lows at? Where you at? Oh, did I go too far? Yeah, right here. See, 1488. That's where your next area is gonna be. And the way this is setting up, it looked like it want to go on a descending wedge, right? See what I mean? It has a downtrend setup. All we gotta do is get these sellers to crack below that level on down. That's gonna make SPY possibly push up, so we can finally see that 650 breakout. Cause it looked like it want to do it. Look like we about to crack it soon. Cause that means I'm just waiting on this bad boy to push. So I'm just keeping on watch, guys. Cause right now, buyers are still trying to stay on top of 79.50. So you can see right now, buyers are trying to hold. So we just got to break out of this little range that we're in right now. Break out of this range, we golden. All right, here we go. Let's see. Can buyers finally do it? Can we get enough buyers to finally push? That means we should be cracking. Let's see. See, I'm watching both. See, I'm still watching this floor, and that's what I'm still watching these tops. Because if we can get this yank, SPY should push. That's all I'm doing is watching both to see which one is going to give us the signal. Nadia, any trades today, Queen? Any trades? Man, I wish I would have caught. Nadia, I wish I would have caught CLWV though. I wish I would have caught it. Cause you know that was one of my favorite stocks that I used to trade. Man, I banked on that one so, bruh. The minute I take my eyes off. What are you looking at? What you were trying to trade? I mean, because right now it's a little slow, and like I said, keep in mind today is Friday, Nadia. I mean, there's still gonna be an opportunity. I mean, it's gonna be a possible pullback opportunity that's gonna occur. Yeah, right here, 79.50. Let me see if the contracts are moving. See, the contracts now, and I'm looking at the call contracts. But that, yeah, that CRWV though, man. Oh my god. I just wish I would have caught that one. Let me see. I'm gonna look at the contracts on CRWV though, real quick. Let me see. On the call side, let me see how much. I mean, let me see. From the lows to the highs. Let me see some low ones. Let me see how far of a move they made. Let me see. Yeah, oh, I mean, it makes could have banked. Oh yeah, I mean, 1,000 shares. Yeah, I mean, could have seen making like a good little, almost rough to $300 on that. I mean, still would have been a good play. Definitely still a good little play. Man, I wish I would have caught the. It's all good. It's all good. But like I said, right now, Nadia, I mean, right now we're still ranging. Right now we're still in the range. We're still in the range right now. So I mean, you haven't missed anything yet on SPY. You know, I mean, other than this move that happened this morning, this two-legged pull-up. But right now, you're just in a range. Right now, you're just ranging at this moment. So I mean, what we want to see, if you are going long, we want to see this break above 680.50. So that's the goal. Because right now, it's just slow. I mean, the volume is just slow. Yeah, I just like I said with CRWV, I just couldn't get the pullback I wanted. I mean, it just kept going up. I was waiting for something like this, but down here, it just kept going up. It kept missing my entry like every freaking time. I was like, it just shot past everything. I couldn't get a pullback. I mean, it happens, but that's still a clear sign that we may have some more opportunities that could present itself, because you gotta think about it. Those tops on CRWV is all the way up towards the 90s. So, I mean, there's still clear shots on that bad boy. So, let me bring up CRWV real quick. Opportunities that still could present itself, even going into next week. Well, and then next week gonna be half a day. I mean, we're gonna have holidays next week too. Got Christmas coming up. So, I mean, even with this, like I said, looking at CRWV on here, I mean, it's still like some good opportunities coming up. I mean, because right now they're just a bullish signal. So, I would just say wait for some red candles to kick in, you know, for some good pullback opportunities, and then go for that next leg up. Because I mean, look where your top area truly is. Look at it. Look where's that? 91. See that? Where your true tops is 91. So you might be running right into a resistance right around this 82.72 right here, where we had this nice pullback, Nadia. So right here. So let me go ahead and change that color to because we underneath it, so there's no point in having it green. Let me see. So we're gonna just have it red for the moment until we break above that price point. Alright, and these bottoms, where we bounce from, on here, bam. And then we know we had these tops further up once we get that break. Yeah, but this move already happened. So if anything, like I said, I'll wait for pullback bounces. Instead of chasing the tops, I will wait for like some type of pullback, where we can get, you know, catch the next set of bottoms and then go for that next leg up. That's what I would say. I would say wait for the next set to come in. Because, I mean, you got a good move to the upside, so that's still good. As long as we hold, we stay above 80, that's good. That's still a good, clear sign. So, what time it is right now? 12 o'clock, so we got an hour left. So, long as this candle can stay on top of 80, that's good. So, therefore, that'll put us back in this little section here. So let me kind of fix that a little bit too. Let me clear some of this off. So I know we got to break back above that key level. Let me take some of this off real quick. And we're gonna just focus on take all this off. So yeah, we're gonna just focus on these levels coming up here. So we can see where resistance 1 is right here, and then we can see where resistance number 2 is. So the goal is to break in this range. So keep that on watch. So we got to break above this level here, and then after that, be this level up here. So yeah, so in other words, like I said, Nadia, to me, it still got some room and opportunities. Like I said, especially after this little dump, going from red, red to green, going from sellers to buy. So it could be some more opportunities that could present itself now. So that's what I would just say. Wait for some pullback bouncing opportunities instead of chasing the tops. So I'll just say wait for pullbacks. So where will that pullback? So we have to see what these pullback levels are gonna be though. Let's see. What would some good pullback opportunities be? I see around. Wonder if we can get a pullback all the way back down towards the 7750-ish area if we were to get a nice pullback. What I'm gonna do is
Jtraedz says CRWB where 476. Jtraedz says 76.
Yeah. So let's look at the range that we have right in front of us. Okay. So as far as right now, the settings that took place. How we looking on SPY? Still ranging. All right, so we know that we ran up as high as this 91. We got rejected at 91. Pulled all the way back down towards the 64.50. Let me round it off a little bit. I'm gonna just put 50 on that. Put 50 on these bottoms right about here. Okay. So, and we know right here this is gonna be another resistance because look what happened last time. You ran up towards around this 82.72. Got a nice pullback down towards that 64.50. Held, ran right back on up, broke above 82.72 up to 91. So we know that we got to take this area out first. Take this area out first and then to go for that next move up. So right now, in other words, we kind of missed the move here. This already happened. So from these levels here on up, whoever got these, good profitable opportunity. So now what we can do is if we don't get a breakout right above that 82.72, we can look for a possible pullback bounce opportunity where you can get rejected here, get a little pullback, hold, and then go for the next leg up. So I'll keep that on watch, and I'll alert you on it just to see. So we'll definitely look into it, Nadia. So we'll definitely look into it for the next opportunity. So so we don't get caught chasing and being in the right side of things. So we'll definitely take a look into it. So let me see. Because right now, see what I mean? You're still holding up, but I feel like the move already happened. That's why I don't want to. I feel like I'll be like in a range, kind of waiting for buys to step in and see some type of movement. See some type of profit. I feel like it already happened, so I don't want to chase. I don't want to put myself in that position of doing that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna chase. I'd rather wait for the next pullback opportunity. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not chasing. Hell to the no, I ain't chasing. You know me better than that. I ain't chasing. If anything, I wouldn't. Especially afternoon, I wouldn't use no zero DT. I tell you that. Especially on a Friday, hell to no. I would not use zero DT on that. Yeah, I'll have it for next week maybe. Where's my God dang it? Yeah, see, the old pullback level was right here. We had that pullback and then spike. That's where your old level was here, and then we still holding above that price point. Come on. Yep. Right here, came down towards that 77.50. You shaped our way on up, and then got that nice little breakout close towards that 82. So remember, I did alert y'all that 82 is gonna possibly be the next level. 82 up to 82.50. See, I wouldn't mind a little like pullback bounce, where we can see some red candles down, or a possible bounce back up. So I see two possible key levels. I see this level down toward this level, right where the VWAP is at. But the only thing that, with Fridays, like I said, because you got to think about it too, people that already made profits, and if that volume is going to hold, see, that's the thing. Now, going into the second half of the market, dealing with, volatility. But like I said, what I'm going to do is, Nadia, I'm gonna do some research on it to see what's going to be the next possible opportunity for us to enter. Trying to enter up here, I wouldn't do that. I don't trust that. Could it push? Yes, but it's still a gamble. It's still an opportunity where they can pull back. They got room to pull back down to these old breakout levels. Yeah, I got you. I promise you, I got you. Cause I'm gonna look at it. Cause I might go for the trade with you. Hell, we can do it together. So I'm gonna definitely do some research on it going into next week. So at least we'll know where the levels are now. For Friday going into next week. So that's what I'm gonna do to see, to see what our next opportunity would be. right now I feel like I'm not swinging. I'm not gonna swing. I'm not gonna swing. Cause I mean, I'm gonna tell you why. See, I felt like I'm gonna show you. Let me go back a little bit. Cause like when I see something like this, these are swinging opportunities. I'm gonna show you right now, Nadia. See, like here, these are swinging opportunities. Cause you see how you had those consecutive candles up. Like even if you would have caught these bottoms, or you would have caught this bare bottom. I mean, you could have caught this next candle and held that one for a swinging opportunity and so forth. You know, that way we're building our way back up to the upside. Like I like stuff like that. Like for a put opportunity. Look right here, swing opportunity. Swing opportunity. See that? How it set itself up for transitions. So that's the type of stuff I like. Oh, let me fix my lines. I'm sorry. There we go. My apologies. See right here? That was a good swinging opportunity. Puts. Right here was a good swinging opportunity. Calls. So that's the type of stuff I like. To understand the very bottoms and very tops where you have those psychological levels. That's really what I like to swing. Good morning. What's up, boss? Good morning, Queen. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you and the hubby having a blessed weekend. Well, have a blessed weekend. I know we haven't hit that yet. But yeah, Nadia. Like this is like areas I like to look for, or you know, a sense of, cause I mean, think about it. Wouldn't it be a little scary to try to swing for something that kind of looks a little, you see that kind of off? It don't look very stable. See that? But then when you get around stuff like these type of these tops and bottoms, it looks like it's understandable, it's readable, it looks very, you know, durable. You know, like I said, when we ran up here, 91. And then why did I choose 91? Because of this area here. See, we got rejected here before. After this little dump on down, we tried to bounce right here at 91. And I see it now. I had put 91 for a reason too before. It was a level, because I think 91 held up as support at one point. Yeah, right here. I know we got to crack through it. So support turned into possible strong resistance. So we go back this way. What did you get rejected at? 91. And then you fell back on down. So that would have been a good put opportunity here. And then here was a good call opportunity. So, and even if you go for swings, it's not about trying to catch the very, very tops or the very, very bottom. It's just understanding the setups after. So, like, even again, if you would have missed that candle, first candle here, you had the second candle to catch. Because remember, if you're looking at consistency or consecutive candles, they feed off of one another. So remember what me was talking about, Nadia? Remember about the candles close out? So remember, let me go up a little closer. So remember, that candle's close, turns into that candle support, you going up. That candle close, turns to that candle support, you going up. See that? So if you missed the first one, watch that close and play off of that close. And then utilize the bottoms for a possible risk level. But the fact is you held, right here was a possible good late entry, right around where this close was, and then took that next move up. Bam. You see what I mean? Like, that's what I like to read very closely. I mean, even on the downside, look at this. That candle's closed, turns into that candle's resistance. That candle's closed, turns to that candle's resistance. But you see how they play well together? And it's very understandable and readable without getting caught in the choppiness. But now, even though we missed the first move, though, Nadia, at least we know the pattern, at least we know the setup. So at least we know how to pretty much play it from this point. You know, the only thing now we have to do is just figure out the middle area. We know where the tops is as of now. We just got to figure out, okay, what is the mid area? You know, if we do get rejected underneath this 82.72, okay, what's going to be the next possible pullback bouncing level? You know, which I doubt. I don't think we're going to go all the way back down to those, you know, these levels. Wait, 64? No. I mean, the way this is holding up right now, I mean, like I said, unless we get a strong pullback. But right now, I mean, 76. Let's see, because I'm trying to look at these areas within, like what areas actually held. See, I see 73, and then I see these levels like right about. I see like 70. I honestly want to say 77.50, but I'm gonna figure it out because this is gonna be a level. Because I know this possibly gonna hold up as resistance. Because you may have sellers sitting here already. They may cause it like a red to green, a green to red move as this next candle comes in. So you see how right now we still are unable to have this candle break through just yet. So that means that if we can't get this break through that 82.72 by 1 o'clock, that next candle that comes in is gonna be welcome to resistance right at 82.72. So that's the reason why I said I'm not chasing, right? I'm not chasing at this moment. I'd rather wait for like a pullback bouncing opportunity. But I just feel like I already missed this move and I don't want to chase it. Move already happened. This is already done. So that's why I said I'm not going to chase it. I'd rather wait for a pullback bouncing opportunity. I'm just trying to, understand these levels. Okay, where the buys come in? Aggressive. I mean, with 70, of course. And then you have some secondary levels from 70. Then nice little move to the upside. But as we pull back this way, that's what I'm just trying to figure out. Where these possible bounces. Oh, we already doing it. Okay, let's see. We'll come back to CRWV Queen though. We'll come back. All right, so right now we're on top of it. So let's see. See, there we go. All right, can we go for the push? Here we go, guys. 80-50. Now buys are holding. Buys are holding. What time it is? So we got 5 minutes. Can we stay on? We gotta hold it. Hold it. Nice little gap up on top. That's good. I just want to stay on top of it because again, now we want to turn this bad boy into a bear trap. Now we want to turn this bad boy into a possible bear trap because now buys have taken the seller's territory at this moment as long as they hold. So now we're breaking out of that territory, now moving up to a new territory. So that's what we was anticipating. And remember I told you that VIX was on this downtrend setup, this descending wedge. I'm still anticipating that we fall towards that 1488. So I'm still anticipating that. Finally broke out. Finally got a successful breakout. So that looks like that's going to be the first green successful candle above 680.50 versus all the upper shadows we had before. So let's see. I know we got about how many minutes left? Got about 4 minutes to this candle close. We don't want to fall back because we want to have a successful candle closing on top of it. But, some type of glimmer of hope. So right now, so far, so good. Let me move you over a little bit. Now that we got this little breakout right above. All right. So look like the buyers have taken that territory from the bears for the moment. We just don't want to see that body of the candle fall back underneath. Because you already see what happened last time. Try to break out, pull back. Try to break out, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. So we don't want to see a rinse and repeat. We want to get this candle to hold. Again, turning resistance now into support. We don't want to see a fake out breakout. We want to hold this bad boy. So we've got left by 3 minutes. 3 minutes. So far, so good. It's holding. So let's see, can we hold? Hold it. Don't fall back in. Do not fall back in that range. Up. Don't you dare. Don't do it. I'm watching it. We don't want to see another upper shadow. Because we don't want to fall back underneath 680.50 because that's going to be a fake out breakout. That means that the sellers are still going to control it. Alright, stay on top. That'll be the first candle finally to stay on top of 60.80. Come on, buyers. We want to get there because we want to get away from it. We want to get away from this level because now we want to push our way back to 81, 81.50 up to 82. We want to get as far away from this level, like we want to get away from it because we don't want to give the sellers the opportunity to play around it, to for more sellers to gather in to go for the pull, even a stronger pullback. That's what you don't want. You want to avoid that because you got to remember today is Friday. We want to avoid that as much as possible. All right, so right now, holding up pretty decent. 2 minutes left. All right, so some type of glimmer of hope. We finally got it, guys. Right? Finally. Took us what? Damn near a day and a half to get it. To finally stay on top of 60.80. So we ain't got to worry about this territory no more. So it look like buyers are trying to take over, trying to turn it to now to a bull's territory. So now that means that's gonna force those sellers to run up to another level. It's gonna force them to run up. So let me take a quick look at my 1 hour chart real quick, guys. I want to see now that we're above it. Let me see what's the next possible key levels up. All right, let me go to my 1 hour real quick. Let's take a look. What's the next key levels coming up? All right. We're at 1. Okay. All right, so we got. What's my next key levels up? Oh, I keep forgetting about that. When I got my 1 hour, I keep forgetting to turn my dang pre-market on. That's why. That's why I be looking off. My bad. Let me go back to it real quick. All right, there we go. All right. Because I got to think about those pre-market areas too. All right, so we got this pre-market area from yesterday. Okay, trying to break above that pre-market level. That's going to be around 680.74. Then you got the day before. That's going to be around 681.50. And then you got this level right around 682.22. So you got yesterday's pre-market, day before's pre-market, and the day before that pre-market levels. So it's like all pre-market level, pre-market highs that we got to break. We got to pretty much break through. We got to break through all these pre-market high levels. Starting with yesterday's. Starting with yesterday's pre-market level. So see right here, we got to break above that level. And you got that 200 there in the way. So let's see, we got to definitely want to get that strong push. So we take this one out, then on to the next. Take that one out, on to the next. That'll be up to Tuesday's high, because Monday high is all the way up to the top. This is what Monday high is. Monday high is all the way towards 85, 87, roughly 86 if you want to round it off. So we got to take out Thursdays, Wednesdays, Tuesdays highs, and then get that continuation push towards these high levels. So look like buys are trying to go for it. Look like a big ass bull. Excuse my language. Look like a big bull flag pattern right here. Big bull flag pattern could be setting up, so they could be trying to go for that second leg up. So let's see. Second leg up, can they be going for it? Because based on my hour chart, I do see a bull flag pattern. So y'all clearly see it, guys. We gotta take out yesterday's highs. And I said pre-market, but this was intraday. I apologize. This one was pre-market. That was Wednesday, and then we had these highs. That was pre-market. That was Tuesday, and then you got this level right here. That's around 85, 87. So we gotta take out. So pretty much, in other words, we need Friday setup to take out like all the tops up to Monday. In other words, so whatever we lost from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we need Friday to basically reclaim everything back, if that makes sense. So that's what we need. So we need today to make up or to get back Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, thus creating a big U-shaped pattern, because you'll be going back up to Monday's highs. So, and that's what you honestly want to see. You want to see like a U-shaped pattern back to the upside. So I know what I said, it was a lot, but you want to see a U-shaped pattern, in other words. That's what you want to see. Because we want to go back into Monday highs. Because you can see right here where we fell, underneath Monday. All the way down from, like I said, up underneath 86, all the way down. So again, what we need to do is reclaim everything that we lost. From 80, 82, 84 to what? 86. We want to get that U-shaped pattern. So once we get back above Monday's level, all right, now we got to face these highs from last week. The highs that we had up here was where? 91.24. So we got to take out this boss here. So we got to take out the bosses. So for Monday's highs all the way from yesterday's highs. So in other words, we got to reclaim all of this. So so what we want to do is fill this up like a cup. So from these yesterday areas all the way on up to Monday's highs. So just like filling a cup, you want to fill this bad boy up with green candles. Up till Monday. So that's the goal. Whew. So that'd be a hell of a short squeeze though. Good Lord. So imagine how many contracts are expiring. That'll be a hell of a short squeeze. I ain't gonna lie to you. That'd be one hell of a short squeeze. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move it back a little bit so y'all can. I'm gonna kind of do like I did before. And I'm gonna put this in red because that's what we need to fill up pretty much, like a cup. See? So we gotta fill all this up. Up, all the way towards 86. Now y'all get it? So that'd be your second leg up. So it look like they doing it. Look like they trying to do it. So let's see. Can we break first Thursday's highs? then go into Wednesday's highs up to Tuesdays, then last but not least, the final boss, Monday. Now we got this clear, let's go back to normal. So let's go back to the normal charting. So now that we know what needs to be done based off what you guys see already. Now let's go back to a normal 5-minute time frame and now get a good little view now. So we know what needs to be done. All right, let's take this all off. Let me take off my pre-market and after hours, and we'll focus. So at least y'all know what needs to happen. So y'all know what needs to be done. All right, cool. All right, so back to normal. So right now we slowly broke out of that range. So now the bulls have it at this moment, as long as they stay on top. Because again, you don't want to fall back in. You don't want to fall back underneath. You want to hold that and then push yourself up to the next level up. Next level on up. Unless the buyers create a big bull bear trap where it look like it's gonna like a fake out crackdown, where it look like it's gonna fall, and then trap all those shorts back in, and then push that bad boy back to the upside. I mean, that'd be crazy. Man, it's like VIX still haven't cracked that 1530. That's crazy. Still haven't cracked that. Still trying to hold. Oh, I'm on the wrong chart, ain't I? My bad. I was about to say all the time, look for CRWV and stuff to see what other stocks are moving. My fault. Okay, cool. So like I said, now that we done our research, we already know what needs to happen. I'll just put this one back, and I'm gonna just utilize this for the 1 hour, so we can just pull it down and just look at it, analyze it. Let me go back to 1 hour. Let me go back to all my after hours and pre-market, so at least we know what needs to be done. Now, what prices need to be taken out. But shadow, see that? Already fighting with yesterday's highs. You can see right here, around 80, 74, and that's 200-day moving average. See, right here, already got this first boss to deal with. Yesterday's highs. And then, again, you already know, up to Wednesday and Tuesday and so forth. So, we'll see. Alright, let me go ahead and put this back up. We don't need that for right now. We already know what needs to be done. So, we'll move that back. Oh, shoot. Did I mess up my chart? Ah, shoot. Oh, that's what I did. My fault. Alright, cool. Alright. It looks like the VIX is still trying to leave dang bottoms. So again, we know what needs to be done from this point on. Where we at? We don't want to fall back underneath. Alright, create some bad traps now. I mean, y'all done took this territory. Now y'all need to create bad traps. Need to create bad traps. Start turning this now into support, buyers. Support. Turn this into support now, because y'all own this territory. Don't allow those bears to take it back from you. Don't allow them to take it back. Because now when it pushed up towards 81. Alright, so right now CRWV starting to pull back a little bit underneath. We ran up. How high did we go? Highs was around 81.65. So I get a little pullback on down. Little pullback down, pullback down. What time it is? We got about 30 minutes to the market close. What do we need to stay on top of, Spy? What price point was that we need to stay on top of? What we at right now? 80. Oh, we already read above 678, so that's still a good thing. As far as CRWV, what was that price point we need? Oh, 80. We need to stay on top of 80, duh. Alright, guys. That shit, I mean, we're just keeping everything on watch to see where we go. Like I said, right now, buyers are holding. Finally got that break above the, this supply zone. So what we just want to do now is just keep those sellers from retaking this level. So in other words, create pullback failures. Just kind of stall those shorts out of their contracts. Stall them out. and get more buys to step back in. Utilize this 680.50 now for possible support to now get this push back to the upside. So that's what we want to see. Because like I said, but you have keep in mind, today is Friday. Volatility will change because you got to think about people that's probably done trading, going to enjoy their weekend. So we'll see where we go. So we done broke out of this range. We want to see a push. What we want to see is 82, 84 up to 86. Because we want to get back up to Monday's high day. In other words. So I know we got some ways to go. Yep, look like we gapped down a little bit. Gap down underneath. Uh-oh. Let's see. Uh-oh. Let's see, guys. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Look like sellers trying to come in and pull. Let's see. Buyers need to set up those traps now, because they give it back to the bass. That's a wrap. All right, right here. Like I said, they should be trying to set up traps. Buyers should be trying to utilize 680.50 now. They should be trying to utilize 680.50 to push back up, because they should be turning that from a bull trap now to a bad trap, creating pullback failures. That's what they look like they're trying to do. See, 680.50. See how the candle's trying to change? So we gotta get those buys to step in and reverse now, because now they own it. They just have to hold it. So let's see, can they hold it and go for this transition back to the upside? Trap those shorts for that next leg up. See, bam. See, keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Let's see. As long as they hold. Bam. See, start creating now bad traps. Because now they own it. Like I said, now as long as they stay above that 680.50, trap them. Trap them for the next leg up. Trap those shorts. That sounds so horrible, because especially if I got a lot of fellow traders of mine who's trying to short and getting stuck. Oh my God, I feel bad. I feel bad. Rooting for them to fail. That sounds so horrible. God, that sounds so horrible. Yep, your buyers should be trying to hold now. Let's see. Creating now a bad trap. Trap them. Let's see. Trap, trap, trap. Because now, once they trap them, they should be trying to go for that next leg, for that next push up. Let's see, can we do it? Come on, buyers. Let's see. Hold it. Hold it. We got left on this counter? What about 3 minutes still? Yeah, 3 minutes. So right now, there go buyers. Let's see. Let's see. 680.50. 680.50 needs to hold now. Because again, if buyers can hold this level strongly, I mean, that means that, again, those sellers need to retreat up. They need to retreat up to the next level. Because that means that the buyers have stolen that territory away from them. So that means that not only have the buyers claimed this level, now they'll be claiming the next level. Thus creating an uptrend. Continuation uptrend to the upside. See that? From these bottoms, now creating an uptrend, moving its way up. Now y'all see the pattern? Now y'all see that uptrend pattern? Nadia, Jenna, now y'all see the uptrend? Because now this is going to be that middle area now that buyer's going to utilize now to get possibly for that next leg up. So let's see. Let's see, can we get that push? Because there go that trap that we were just talking about. As long as those buyers stay above 680.50, now trap sellers. Because again, you're taking the trap and reversing it. So instead of being a bull trap, now you're reversing it being a bad trap. Because now you're trapping shorts instead of shorts trapping longs. Boy, especially if they go for a short squeeze, that's gonna be a wrap. If they go for a major short squeeze, especially with a lot of people with zero DTEs too, knowing their contracts are expiring today, oh, that's gonna. That's why I tell y'all gotta pay close attention to detail. From Friday's close now until from today, not Friday's close, I mean Thursday's close into Friday. Y'all notice the uptrend be connected together? Looks like an uptrend. very closely. Now you're transitioning from one trend to the next. And look at that. What I told you. Bad trap. I told you bad trap. Bad trap. Trapping them. I told you, now that you're above that 60-80, 680-50, what I told you, now it's time for the buyers to step in and protect it now. Now what they're doing is now trapping shorts now. No longer shorts are trapping buyers or longs. Now the longs are trapping the shorts. Because now they're reversing it. But Nadia, Chad, Aussie, everybody, now y'all understand the transitions and y'all understand those levels on how important it is to see the the transition between the two, what needs to happen. Because now y'all see how the trap has reversed. When you were underneath 680-50, rejection. Now that you're above it, now it's holding up for support. Now what you're doing is taking resistance now and turning it into support. But did y'all carefully see that though? Remember, we were talking about the same range since yesterday. We understood where the sellers were sitting at, your supply zone, and we understood where the buyers were sitting at, your demand zone. So now, buyers have taken this territory away from the sellers now. So now that means that the sellers, again, as long as those buyers hold and push, now the sellers have to retreat at a higher price point. Now they have to go up to higher, to another level. We still got to break above that 81. Cause what was that yesterday's high at? 80, 70. So okay, so we right by yesterday's high. So once we take that one out, then the next focus, once we take this high out, then we're gonna focus on the next high, which is gonna be right here. That's gonna be your next high up. So we're gonna do one at a time. Take out one high at a time. So right now, let's take out the first one, and then we're gonna focus on the second one. So that is, let me because I don't have it on my 5 because I didn't want to put too many lines on my chart. I'll write it down. So let's see, the 680, 74. What's the next one above that one? It's gonna be 681, 50, and then 682, 22, right? Yeah, 22. And then last but not least, you're gonna have Monday's high. That's gonna be all the way up here. That's gonna be around 685, 87. So 685, 87. If you round that off, pretty much 686. Of course. All right, cool. So at least I got those locked in, and all we did was just go look at the 1 hour chart and then look at our highs and understood where those key levels are as we push up, of resistance. That's all we did. So we know what needs to be taken out. Alright, so I wrote it down. So right now, nice little uptrend, nice little transition. Now on top of 80-50. So that means now that belongs to the bear. To the bulls. I was about to say bears, to the bulls. So I'm gonna change the color for right now as long as we stay on top of it. I'll change the color as of now. So that means that the bulls own it. They own that property right now. So they have it. Excuse me. Alright, cool. So see that? See how I changed the colors to it? Because that means now the buyers are holding it. Now, what they don't want to do is lose it. They don't want to lose this. They don't want to, again, you don't want to lose that 680.50 back underneath 679.50 because, again, that means you'll go right back in this range. So that means that it's going to go back to the sellers and then for the pullback down. So that's what you want to avoid. So you want to stay on top of 680.50. We want to stay on top of that because if we lose it, you already know the next level down is going to be around 679.50 when you fall back down to the bottom portion. But our goal, what we're trying to focus on is moving up at this time because, right now, it's holding up pretty decent. But we don't want to fall back because we don't want to give this crap back to the sellers because that means that I'm going to have to put everything back red, and that's a pain in the ass. Too much to color coordinate on this crap. Looks like VIX want to crack that 13. That 1530. I want to see, can it go for this crack? Because all we need is that bad boy to give SPY that nice push. Because like I said, those lows is all the way back down towards 1488. I Let's see what VIX is doing. VIX is still downtrending, while SPY is uptrending. No, I was trying to go for CRWV, but it blew past my. I couldn't catch it. I didn't know it was gonna be that rapid. Like this morning, I was trying to wait for pullbacks on CRWV, but it just kept going up. Like I had my entries waiting, but I couldn't get a red candle pullback. The only time we got one was as we ran up here towards the 78s to 77s, right here, and I was like, because I had, like I said, it blew past it, because I didn't know it was gonna be that volatile. Because I started this, because what drew it to my attention was the percentage levels. Let me bring it up real quick. See, this is what brought it to my attention real quick. Aussie, right here. Oops. I seen CRWV. I started to see, where was that when we first started? Because it shot immediately. It was like 8%, 10%, then 15%, but it just kept rocketing. And when I seen it, I was trying to figure out, what a pullback was gonna be, after this move. I was waiting for like a pullback bounce, but lower this way. But that damn thing just kept running. I mean, it just blasted off all the way up towards 80, almost 79, and then pulled back like right here. I was like, it's just, I tried to catch it, Gwen, it just couldn't do it. So I'm gonna wait on the next opportunity. It's gonna be another one. I mean, especially with this bullish movement, and especially with a lot of traders who may have missed it. They're going to be waiting for another opportunity coming. Oh, they're going to be waiting for another one. And I will be waiting. I'll be waiting on it. Because then another thing, too, that really, I really don't like trading on Fridays. I really hate trading Fridays. I ain't going to lie to you. I really hate Fridays. Now, I would come in and help you guys, but I hate.
Yeah, I saw that burst in after hours yesterday.
Wait. After hours yesterday? What, CRWV? I didn't. Wait, did it move yesterday? Oh, yeah, I was looking at the wrong damn chart. Okay, we did move up. Oh, crap. Okay. See, my mind was so caught up on SPY, setting everything up for you guys. I wasn't even thinking about after hours. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking. I'm not going to lie to you. My mind wasn't even on CRWV at the time. I didn't even, and I'm being a man enough about it to tell the truth. I wasn't even looking at after hours in pre-market for CRWV to set myself up. Because I was too busy trying to map out everything for you guys, going into the next day. Because remember, we were talking about this setup from yesterday going into today. I was so caught up on that. And again, what drew my attention to going back to CRWV was I saw the percentage shoot up. I started seeing 10%, 15%. I was like, wait a minute. And that's when I looked. I was like, but it already blew past me. There's only so much you can do, trying to look at so many things. Because while you focus on one thing, you're missing out on another. That's why I tell you guys, just to stay focused on with, your favorite charts. Because when you're trying to look at damn near 10, 20 stocks, you're always going to miss an opportunity. Because you're looking at too many things. So, yeah. I mean, y'all can see I look at multiple things, I go through a lot of this stuff, to help a lot of you traders, set yourself up for the next opportunity. Like for Meta, told y'all watch that uptrend. I mean, right now, look where we at already. I mean, let me ask you guys this. All right, Meta, did y'all catch the $10 move? I mean, look at it. You pull back, you had lows of 660 back up to 70. Remember I told you, even just from 660 to 670, that's still $10. You break above 70 up to 80, that's $20. So, and I alerted you guys about this uptrend on Meta. So how many took that? I mean, I gave y'all the heads up. Tesla, I told you had resistance right at 690. I mean, I'm sorry, 490, apologize. Nvidia, right now we still on this nice move, but the areas that we do want to break above that I told you guys on that was going to be 82.50 up to 85 because that's going to break you out of that downtrend. AMD, we want to get that move right above, get above 215 to 220 with the tops right around 225. So like I said, you got to understand, guys, the things that I break down for you guys too as well. On top of that, trying to look out for trades for me. So I multitask, man. I'm multitasking. Sometimes I get ahead of myself. But, I do this because you guys believe in me and I want to give you guys the best results, the best, setups as possible, man. I try to do the best that I can to bring out things that you may overlook, It happens. I mean, we human. It happens. And then, like I said, Fridays, I just really hate Fridays. I mean, I really don't like trading on Fridays. I'll be honest. I hate trading Fridays. I try. Sometimes I may go for it, but if I, I don't like to force anything on Fridays. That's why I call it no force Fridays. Sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. I'm like, I mean, look, like I said, look right here on CRWV. It's a good setup, so I will be waiting on the next opportunity. So best believe that. Meta, like I told you guys, gear up for that one if you are meta traders, because look what Meta's doing. And I told y'all, it's building up an uptrend. See that? Gave y'all heads up. What I told y'all, 660. Y'all was in a range of 660, 680. What was the lows? What was the lows? What was the lows? 659. Still could have caught those lows for that move back on up. All right. Since y'all don't never listen to me, I don't take heed to anything I say, even though I try to help you guys out the best that I can. For Meta, how many took the 660 bottoms for the move back up to 670? $10. Close to 670. How many took it? You had roughly $8 to $10 move back to the upside. How many went for it? I alerted you guys. I let you guys know about this in the triangle pattern since the other day. Told y'all be mindful. I told you it was in a range with Meta between 660, 680. Mid area 670. I do these things to help you guys, help set you up for the next opportunities. Again, once we break above 80, I told you, you have room to possibly go for a gap fill up on this indicator up towards 700. But I told you, I'm setting you guys up to help you guys out the best that I can. But you have to pull the trigger, not me. I'm telling you which ones to look out for, what to be prepared for. But I was telling you guys about that. I was telling you guys about Tesla. When Tesla was on his uptrend, I was doing that. I was talking about that for weeks. Right here. I've been talking about Tesla's uptrend for the long. Because remember I told you guys, when we was going through all the blue chip stocks, I said Tesla was the only one that was holding his gains when everything else was pulling back. Because remember I told you, Tesla was not a part of the tech company. I told you that was automotive. I said Tesla's the only one holding his gains on up. And that's why I put my range. Remember I told you guys, watch this 70 up to 490. I done brought up opportunities for you guys to catch these every single time, even if I'm not trading. But you have to pull the trigger. What was another one? NVIDIA. I mean, think about it, guys. I don't just draw lines for my health, man. I mean, just to have some type of creation on it. I mean, make all the levels make sense. You see a downtrend pattern. You see these bouncing opportunities. Right here, already got these marks locked off already, guys. What needs to happen if we want to get out of this downtrend setup? What do we need to break above? Around this 182.50 up to 185, with the top level starting off with around this level, around 189 to 190. So, guys, look how I have the things set up for you to look at and analyze to help you guys out. But things that, again, I don't trade. I don't even trade half of these things, but I do this for y'all, and I've set up lines so y'all can write it down and knowing when to take the next opportunity. Let's see. I had Apple. I think Apple was still pulling back at the time. We were still watching that one. Let's see. I mean, look at Apple. Downtrend. We still, and again, levels I was telling that we need to get back above. Y'all already know. I got everything marked off. Got my blocks marked off. Look at the levels. See? 276 up towards this 278 for this push back up to the 280s. Still in this downtrend setup. So right here, look where I drew the true bottoms at. See that? 266. The other day we came down to as low as close toward that 266. Then we wound up rocking it right back to the upside. So I mean, guys, look how the market racks off of my lines and everything I put to help you guys as best as possible. What was the other one? I think AMD. Bam, AMD finally broke out of this downtrend setup. Again, you can see where I got my line marked off at for those breaks right back above that 215, 220 level with those tops right around 225. You can clearly see the rotation. Bam, 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 from tops to bottoms, from bottoms trying to move its way back to the tops. So, AMD. I don't think, did I do one for Amazon? Let me go back. I'm trying to think if I did one. Yes, I did. Amazon broke out his downtrend. Right back on top. Oh yeah, I did do Amazon because I remember it was 228, 230. So we got to get. We're already holding above 228. We want to get that break above 230 plus to get us back up to retesting these tops right around this 235.50. You can see right here we had this nice rejection, almost like a inverted cup. You can clearly see that. Inverted cup, trying to go for that bounce back to the upside. Keep that on watch. What price point was that? What was what did I had? Darken. What was this? Oh, I think it was 230. I was supposed to change it to 232.50. I think that's what I was supposed to change it to. I think I forgot. Yeah, there we go. 232.50. So right now, Amazon is breaking out of his range. Got right back above 222. Trying to push his way back up to 230. And you got room to run up towards this 232.50. Get that breakout, you got room to run up towards 35.50. So, like I said, look all these things I break down for you guys. In every which way. Shit, IWM. I think I had that one even set up too. IWM. Uptrend. IWM still holding pretty decent. Retesting that trend line once again. You just got to get that break above that 52.50 for that push back up towards the 56 up to 58. So we already know where the tops is located. Bottoms are holding. So, like I said, man, it's up to you guys to take heed of these price points that I'm always drawing out. I mean, you can clearly see it. Just common sense areas. Right now, look at SPY. What level did we talk about that we need to hold? 680.50, right? Uptrend, right? So I try to break things down to you. What I told you needed to crack on on VIX, 1530, right? Damn, that damn CRW just don't have no chill. I swear, it just don't have no chill. It's like, good lord. They really trying to stall a lot of these shorts out of their positions. It would look like they trying to, which is why they holding a lot of these plays, because they trying to increase time decay on a lot of these shorts. Because you gotta keep in mind, a lot of them gonna have 0 DTEs. Because you gotta remember, today is Friday, so it seems like that's what they doing. They trying to stall a lot of shorts out of their positions. Where we at? Oh yeah, so we okay. Let's go back to our game plan, our blueprint. All right, where we at? So we're above, okay, we're above high day number 1, that was yesterday. Next one on up, it's gonna be 681.50, that was Wednesday. And then Tuesday, you're gonna have 82.22. So now we on to the next one. So you see that? So that one is out of the way, that's done. Now we're going up to this one. See, all we're doing, guys, is filling that cup up. See, as I told you, going from one high day, taking it out. I'm reclaiming it. So we already took this one back. That's done. Now we try to move up to the next one. That is Wednesday high day. From that price point, you got Tuesday high day, 82.22. So remember I told you, I'm setting up for a bull flag pattern, going for that second leg up. There you go. Bull flag pattern right in front of you. That's how you avoid traps. That's how you avoid not being on the wrong side of momentum. See that? Bull flag. Right there. Two-legged pull up. If you want to look at it, a lowercase upside down H. However you want to look at it. But, I mean, look right there. It's telling you what it's doing. So I tell y'all, don't go against the grain. So now we're trying to go to the next high of day. That's going to be 81.50. Oh, I do have a mark right here. 81.50 and 82.22. All right, so now we go back to the normal chart. Let me do that. I hate when I do this. All right, there we go. Fix this. All right, cool. So see that, guys? Now the buyers, remember this used to be red. Now it's green. Why? Because the buyers have taken over that area. Now possibly turning that into a bear trap. So again, now we got to figure out again, now where are the bears going to move at now? What's going to be that next resistance level that they're going to try to protect? As long as those buys stay above 680.50. Let's see, can we get this push up towards these high days? Creating new highs. As long as that buying momentum keeps going. As long as it keeps holding, keep going. Because again, what you don't want to do is fall back underneath. You don't want to catch no random pullback and falling right back underneath this level. Because you don't want to give that back to the bears. Because all that's going to do, put us right back in this range. As long as we stay on top, we'll create a new range. Oh, and I just looked at the time, man. I'm not soon gotta go too, guys. Oh, and I do apologize about that, man. I'm supposed to be getting on the road. Oh shoot, I wasn't even thinking about that. We're supposed to be going to my cousin's graduation. Ah, crap. She's graduating from, well, she's already graduated, but she's supposed to be receiving her degree in doctorate. Supposed to be. Oh, she went in for being a doctor. So shout out to my cousin. Shout out to Roy. Shout out to you, Queen. Many more blessings and much success. I wasn't even looking at the time. So yeah, guys, as I mentioned, starting, because I know, let me see, because I know those days gonna be short next week, because we got the holidays coming up. Yeah, matter of fact, let me bring it up real quick. Let me show you how. Let me close that out. Let me go to her Instagram. What is her IG so y'all can see it? Yep. So she's graduating today. There she go. Right when I said it, her picture popped up. Ain't that something? Shout out to my kinfolk, man. I'm proud of her. I'm about to bring it up right now. There she go, guys. Congratulations to my cousin. My first cousin. Love her to death. She has done it. Doctor. You get it, girl. You get it, girl. With honors. Could be more proud of her. Shout out to this beautiful queen. Shout out to my cousin. I'm so proud of her, man. I couldn't be more proud, man. And to all my relatives, my brothers, my sister, everybody. I wish them all success. And thank you so much for Austin for support and shout out. Thank you so much. So yeah, guys, I gotta soon be rolling on out because I so forgot today was Friday and we gotta get on this road to get there. Next week, just letting you guys know ahead of time. I will be out because we are going out of town for the Christmas holidays. And don't forget, guys, next week is going to be a short week of trading because you do have the Christmas holidays coming up. And then right after that, you're going to be having New Year's coming up. So you're going to have like 2 weeks of shortness. So you're going to be having next week, Christmas, and then the following week, New Year's. So, because I want to give y'all a decent time frame when I'm going to start going back. Let me see. I'm not gonna be out here next week because we're gonna be out of town. Let me see, and then the following week it's gonna be short because we're gonna have New Year's. I can still come on early for the 29th and the 30th. I can still come on for these 2 days before, New Year's and everything else. So I guess after next week. If y'all cool with that, after the Christmas holidays, Monday. I can just start 9:15, just start the regular time slots of 9:15. And then, like I said, I know that week we're going to have New Year's coming up. And then we should go back to a full week the week after, from the 5th through the 9th. So, if y'all okay with that. So just letting you guys know ahead of time, because I've got a lot going on with all these holidays coming up back to back. So, it's going to be a lot, man, but. What was that? But yeah, guys, let me go ahead and get everything wrapped up, man, because I do have to get on the road because I went past the time. I wasn't even thinking, man, because she has that graduation today. So let me go ahead and give everybody their shout outs. Thank y'all so much for everything, guys. Y'all already know, man. Jtraedz as always, man. Love y'all. Thank y'all for always rocking with me. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Man, y'all too, Queen. Y'all deserve it too. And shout out to my mods. So thank y'all for everything too. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. Thank y'all so much for everything, man. That should be it. Like I told you guys, if y'all are new to my channel, man, please do your boy a favor. And thank you guys so much for helping me get to 1K subs. And we're going to keep on going and keep it rocking and rolling. I thank y'all so much, man. If y'all are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. It's free 99. If y'all ready to subscribe, like, share, comment. Because that still goes a long way. Do as much as y'all can. I definitely thank you guys. Appreciate you. God bless everybody. I hope everybody have a blessed and happy new year and a new start into life and new chapters. Y'all already know what time it is. And if you already knew, if you are new to my Twitch, subscribe or follow to avoid ads, of course, because I'm a part of the program, that partnership program, and it's the rules. It's not my fault. So yeah, guys, let me go ahead and get ready to sign on out, man. But guys, do be careful. As I do leave on out, if you are still looking at the market and still trading, SPY, longs, hold that 650 level for that possible push up towards the 82 plus. Puts, you want to fall back underneath the 82.50, back down to the 678, 676, and so on and so forth. But right now, buyers still have it. I wouldn't be shorting at this time until you get a clear sign that, you know, we'll see some engulfing red candles, some good selling volatility. But right now, do not get caught in that trap as long as buyers hold that 650 level, because now sellers do not own that level at this time. Buyers own it. So instead of being a bull trap, now they can be setting that for a bear trap. And today is Friday. You have 0 DTEs. Be very careful today. Don't put yourself in that line of fire. Please don't. Go with the momentum. Don't go against it until otherwise. So, other than that, guys, I hope everybody stay blessed, stay safe. I will see everybody. Like I said, I will be out next week because we are going out of town for the Christmas holidays, so I won't be home. The following week, I think we're only going to have damn near, well, I think I want to say 2 to 3 days of trading before the New Year's kicks off. But during that week, I will be going on early, you know, 9:15, because I did keep my word. You know, once we got above 1K subs, I was going to be here for you guys. I'm not going nowhere. The only reason why I didn't jump on earlier because I did have one-on-ones to take care of, and that's done, so we good. Well, other than that, guys, I hope everybody be blessed, stay safe. I will see you guys week after next. Yeah, week after next, and so forth. It should be like the 29th, somewhere in that bracket. But I'll alert you guys to let you guys know when I'll be back. Y'all know that. So y'all stay blessed, stay safe, man. Love y'all. Y'all already know what I'm about to say before I head on out. Maximize your reward, minimize your risk. Always put grateful over greed, and you will succeed every single time. Stay blessed, stay safe. Love y'all. Y'all know what it is. Peace. Also, I already know you about to give me the peace sign. Peace. Man, you too, Luck. You and your family have a blessed one too, man. And also, shout out to you for calling out that move or those pullbacks on SPY. So I definitely want to give you your roses and respect you and thank you for that too, boss. Because I don't never always want to claim credit. So I got to give credit to what credit is due. Shout out to Lucky, because Lucky did alert that the market was going to pull back at that time. So shout out to him too. So it's not just about me. It's other traders too that be calling out these plays. So, but I had to give him his flowers though. But y'all guys, love y'all, man. Stay blessed, stay safe, man. Peace.
Subscribe for more content.